First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up. Moncada waits on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting fourth. The shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. Two gone now. From the belt, the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Oh, 0-2. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Another one sent foul.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Popped him up. Moncada is there. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Padres leave one. Still no score. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 3 for 9. 2 of those hits were for home runs. No balls and 1 strike. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. The offensive player was all over.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Big swing by Grandal and a ball carrying well to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Pick up the pace, I'm out to chase. Money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm out to chase. Money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show.
Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Baltimore Orioles.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mano. Girl sweet like a mango. Gets a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo. Then hit the sign in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to blow flex. Nike flow about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pecs. G's work like a name Shrek. With the money, with the pound, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche. Try the beat like a horse. Spit flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick. When I shoot it, swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, you dig it, squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay, no time for that he say, I care about what she say, self-care like eat, pray, give thanks before I eat, pray, but tell a hater that I eat, pray, I'm like Miami where the heat stay, got the focus like a sensei, had to carve it out my own way, you ain't got the answers like Sway, Friday night just got paid, bought a coat that's just suede, leveled up like 12th grade, sweetest taboo call me Sade, Black Bandit you could call me Blade, work hard, play hard,
Now from the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Dan, 2 big-time power arms featured in this one.
Yeah, man, we've got a couple of right-handers that can bring the noise here. Both of these guys, big power arms. Velo plays in the game of baseball. Also, a good assortment of breaking pitches. If these 2 guys are on, I think you're going to see a lot of swings and misses in this ballgame.
It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next. Tyler Glasnow is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
2 words, Matt. High ceiling. This guy has a chance to be one of the most dominant pitchers in all of baseball. Big, tall, strong guy with a big power arm and a nasty hammer curveball. If he's throwing strikes with his fastball and his curveball, he's nearly impossible to hit.
And stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He will lead this one off today. Now here's the first offering.
First pitch, 107.
Hit on the ground to short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Alex Verdugo digging in now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Ball one. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch curveball, swung on and missed. Strike one.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Behind 0-2 now. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Verdugo leads off first with one away. 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and there are two down.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's only 1 for 10. And he misses with it. 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Here's the 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he'll take a look at ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down, runners at first and second. 3-0 now. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
He's set. The 3-1 fouled off. Here's the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Boston nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Brandon Lau is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
1-1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And that's the first out.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Matty, I'm really excited to see Randy Arozarena in this one. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hernandez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting first. The third baseman, Joey Wendell.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the left field line. Verdugo waits on it. And that's the third out. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete with no score. Second inning set to go. And now it'll be the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Now pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
2 balls and a strike to count. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting seventh. The center fielder, Danny.
Next up for the Red Sox, Danny Santana. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
Pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. Vasquez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
2-1 now. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Too high. Ball 3. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
And now in the box, Bobby Dahlbeck. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 out on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The set and the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Now the 3-0.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
The 3-1 pitch.
Full count.
Full count now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Next to hit, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And the inning will end as they're unable to.
That's you with that big Benz, That's you that can't keep old because you keep yelling the friends, You gotta go to court, You got service subpoena for child support, That was that nerve, You ain't even get a chance to say a word, I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got them birds, huh? You ready to bust you somebody, huh? You ain't scared, huh? You know how to play it, huh? I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, huh? Stand in front you, huh? Straight up run you, huh? You know who got that fire, huh? You know how to use a triple beam, huh? It ain't hard as it seems, huh? You keep your body clean, huh? You got a lot of your jeans, huh? Some of your partners, huh? You don't really want to mess with them clowns, huh? You come up with them clowns, huh? You stuck with them clowns, huh? You a paper chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is something, you a paper chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is suffering. You can't do nothing but love fresh, huh? You won't know what we gonna do next, huh? You bought our tape with the check, huh? You wearing a vest, huh? You trying to protect your chest, huh? You spent 70 on your bins, huh? That ain't sure that's for your friends, huh? You won't stop these heads from playing with you, huh? You won't run the block, huh? You won't be the last one with rocks, huh? You keep it, huh? You count the money at the end of the night, huh? You on a 3-day flight, huh? You full of that line. You ducking them people, huh? You the one face was on news last night, huh? You the one the dudes out their shoes last night, huh? You don't come in the project when it's dark, huh? You claim you're a thug and you ain't got no heart, huh? You came in the Norrie on New Year's Eve, huh? You got stuck in there and you couldn't leave, huh? It was hard for you to breathe, huh? You're a paper chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is something, you a paper chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is suffering. You got a trespass, John. You got on the hard, huh? When you was looking at them, you don't know when to quit, huh? That's you with that shot call and click, huh? That's you with that ball and click, huh? That's you that's taking them hits, huh? Your girl don't know when to shut up her mouth, huh? You gon' run up her teeth out, huh? You done switch from Nikes to Reeboks, huh? You twinkle your goals every time you leave your house, huh? No income tax checks out, huh? You bout to flip that, huh? You bout to go so you huh? You bout to go treat your huh? You bout to go put the on one of these, huh? When you broke, you drove, huh? When you paid, you got boo-boo places to go, huh? You on top, huh? You don't think you can be stopped, huh? You by the shop, huh? You riding in the Benz on 20-inch rims, huh? You're a paper chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something, you a paper chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's suffering. Let's say you had a DJ and some people about to come, you better run for it, run for it, run. You in the Magnolia and them boys pulling you, you better run for it, run for it, run. Let's say you got a money to dope and nobody come, you better run for it, run for it, run. Let's say you in the yo and them people
hurry up and give me the microphone before my pants the mad author of anguish. My language polluted. Onyx is heavyweight. And still undisputed. You took the words right out my mouth. I walk a mile in my shoes. I pay so many dues. I feel used and I'm so confused. Excuse me, for example.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. Two hitters will go head-to-head in a winner-take-all matchup. Each contestant will have 1 minute to hit as many home runs as possible. If a contestant hits 2 home runs 440 feet or further, they will earn an additional 30 seconds of bonus time. The player who hits the most home runs will be crowned champion. Now that the rules are clear, it's time for the Home Run Derby. Hitting first in this championship round, number 23, Corey Dickerson. Gone. That's his first home run. Seconds left. That ends the round. He finishes with just 1 home run. And he will have to wait to see if that holds up. And now, the challenger in this championship round, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr. 30 seconds left. And that one gone into the second deck. Is out of here. Heads up, bleachers. Gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today, that smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today, that smile will come one day. Muffins come for free, when you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free, when you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You'll find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Keep it. Keep your self-control. Keep it. Keep your eyes open. Keep it. Keep your self-control. I say keep it. Keep your eyes open. This is gotta listen. You better hear it. This is gotta listen. You have to listen. That smile will come. That smile will come. There is a long way to go. There is a long journey. There is a long way to go. There is a long journey. This life is ups and downs. There is a long journey. There is a long journey.
Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline joins me on the podcast today. Jim, do you think this two-way...
The show's continuing coverage of AA Northeast League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Portland Sea Dogs. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Oliver Ortega, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has
Three.
ready now is Colin Cruz.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Colin.
Come on, big guy, your pitch, huh?
And now the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Menuda is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding forward now is the DH, Colin Cruz. He flew out in his last AB. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now into the box, Colin Cruz, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on no hit. Striding in is Colin Cruz. Flew out last time up.
All right, here we go. Get your ribbies. Right guy, right place. Deeper here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Menuda will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Portland jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Zach Gross claims the win out of the pen, his first. Zach Lowe pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. James Kelly retires the side to hammer down the save, his second. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming. Dylan Colby will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Menuda is there, 2 gone. And this throw gets away from him. Stepping up is Colin Cruz. He flew out in his last AB. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Now it'll be Colin
The
Cruz.
first baseman, number 1, Colin Cruz.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Right here, let's go, bud.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center.
Round it, round it, round.
One more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
The center fielder.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Get your pitches straight. Let's go, big dog. Good spot.
The 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Moore is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Eric Minuta.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is
Next to hit is Colin Cruz. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Oh, and 2, here it is. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Sea Dogs